All right, this is Roth Conrad on American Safari, here with Brendan Shenk at the Hostel in the Forest in Georgia. How you doing today, Brandon?
Doing wonderful, thanks for that.
All right. So I've been starting off with, since I don't know people and everything, just telling me a little bit about yourself, maybe a brief history of your life up until now.
Okay, cool. So I was born in Ocala, lived the first half of my life in Miami. I moved there around the age of 4. Followed up with the second half in Gainesville. My dad was a minister for the first half, and then he went into insurance, which didn't work out, and so I went back to school up at UF. And I lived there for the most part until I did some traveling. Lived in South Carolina a little bit, Texas and Georgia, and then the past year I was in St. Augustine, and kind of just on the road for I guess a good season now. And now I'm here in Brunswick, Georgia, and we'll see where that takes me after that.
How did you end up here? How did you hear about the hostel?
So with managing the Pirate House, it's a hostel in St. Augustine. I was there for a year and a couple months, and
okay.
You just get travelers who come through and they talk about their tours going up the East Coast, and you find out that they're really quickly you realize there's a network, of hostels in all these big cities and historical cities up the East Coast. So that's how I heard about this.
Okay. The Pirate House in St. Augustine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do they have a website or anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Pirate House, which is HAUS, one word, .org. But I definitely know if you were to Google search it.
House, HAUS?
Right.
Pirate House, and that's a hostel in St. Augustine.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know about that. That's the other good thing about these interviews.
What's that?
That's the other good thing about these interviews, learning things. It's like a research project too.
Oh, right. Yeah. Man.
So, let's see. Any notable stories or anything yet? Like super excited and happy times, or?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess just as a whole. I mean, realizing that you're on the right path and how things just work out and align themselves. I guess there's not any one specific ones, although there's a lot of them. But I mean, everybody finds their kicks and giggles, in different ways.
Yeah.
But I mean, I moved to St. Augustine to just start traveling, I guess, and I was busking for a good bit, playing music on the streets, and then it just really the managing position at the Pirate House fell into my lap. Which opened up so many more opportunities, and kind of I learned a lot from that experience. And then this aligned itself perfectly, coming here to the hostel in the forest. And now I'm going to be going to the West Coast in about a month and a half. So it's just, you get the overwhelming sensation of just like, holy shit, like the cosmos is rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of lucky. A lot of people don't have that, I guess.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I mean, and I'm sure it will. It'll come and go kind of thing.
Yeah.
But as of right now.
What are you going to be doing on the West Coast?
I'm going to be farming. So doing medicinal herbs and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. I know a few people out there that have done that.
Yeah, it's a really good time. Great experience, I would imagine. So.
And you set that up through people that you met through the hostels too, or?
Yeah, for the most part. Friends from the Pirate House.
Okay. That'll be fun. Do you have any long-term goals or ambitions? Maybe like a dream that you have of accomplishing?
Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but of course it would be great to be a jack of all trades when it comes to art. Expressing what I observe in life, as well as other things. In different art forms. Being able to delve into each one of those and have a confidence, with that. But I don't know. Besides that, though, writing, if there's anything, that's what I'm passionate about. So, to be able to live a bohemian lifestyle and kind of just write.
You write poetry or
for the most part, poetry. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Possibly publishing poetry books in the future or something. Or
Yeah.
Living places like that.
Mhm. Definitely. Actually, I don't know if I would want to live here. I like the in between of like a big city and country. Really St. Augustine was pretty nice, although it's a little too much on the touristy side.
Yeah.
But I mean, just as far as like the size of it,
Right. Because you can go hang out downtown for a little bit and ride your bike around, and you can go and retreat.
Right. Yeah, it
I like that
seems
same
like
kind of area. Yeah.
it's good in between.
Right. Not suburbs though.
No, of course not. No.
Suburbs drive me crazy. Can't handle it.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, man.
Is there anything that you'd say that you're particularly good at? Like if there was one thing, that would be your strength.
Man, strive to be compassionate and to be aware of my surroundings, and the interactions of people, and stuff like that.
When you say aware, what do you mean more specifically?
How your interactions. I mean, more than just, of course, speaking words. It's body language, so on and so forth. And just kind of being able, or striving to see how somebody is responding, and then responding back to them, and so on and so forth. And just keeping in mind to always be kind and compassionate when it comes to that. And then outside of that, just sitting in a room and listening to the conversations around you. Call it easydropping, whatever, but I don't know, just listening.